Hey, do you want to learn how to get unlimited leads from Facebook groups? Well, if that is what you want to learn today, then stay tuned. That's exactly what today's show is going to be all about. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to The Motivated Marketer, the show that will give you the motivation, inspiration, and information you need to stay motivated in your online business. And now, here's your host, Jory Holness.
What's going on, my motivated members? And welcome to The Motivated Marketer, the show where I'm going to give you the motivation, inspiration, and information you need to stay motivated in your online business. Now, just in case you do not know who I am, my name is Jory Holness, and I consider myself a video marketing educator. Now, before I go any further, we get into today's topic, I've got a question for you. Are you trying to use video and it's just not working out for you? You think it's kind of hard to do, plus you think it's expensive? Well, don't worry, I've got you covered. I am giving away a 5-video series that'll teach you exactly how you can look great on video. Let me just show you how you can get a hold of that. If you'd like, you can visit right there, lookgreatonvideo.com, to sign up for this free 5-day video series. It's absolutely, totally free, but I'll also show you and tell you I am also playing, full disclosure, I'm playing with a new piece of technology. It is a Facebook Messenger bot, and it's really pretty cool. So the other way that you can get this, if you like, is just to go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section below and use the phrase free course. So free space course in the comment section below. And that bot's going to respond to you and also show you how you can get that free 5-day video series so you look great on video. All right, let me turn this off and we're going to talk about what we are talking about today. And that is how to get unlimited leads using Facebook groups. Now, let me just pull up my notes because I've got them here. And let me first start off by saying, I know a lot of you, this is like a really, really big topic. You want to know how to market on Facebook, doing this with either little or no cost. So this is going to show you how to do it for no cost. So you want to learn how to do this? You want to know how to use Facebook groups to market and get unlimited leads? All right, come closer. Come a little more closer. A little more. You ready? This is the very first thing. There's only 3 things you need to do. Step number 1. You ready? Don't be a jerk. You heard me. Don't be a jerk. What do I mean by don't be a jerk? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean. If you are one of these people that go into Facebook groups and think that you can just peddle your free opt-in, your giveaway on the promotion days that group has, and that's all you ever do, then guess what? You are a jerk. You don't want to be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. You know what? I've got a great video that'll show you exactly that. Let me show you this video. Let me just move this over out of the way so I can do this. This video is from a great group. The name of the group is the Freelance. Excuse me, I almost lost my voice there for a second. The Freelance to Freedom Project. It's run by Leah Kalamekas, and I think this is awesome. This is something that she's showing you right here. This is a post that she made inside the group, and the day she made this post, I thought this was awesome. She had me rolling on the floor, and here's what she says. She types inside of that video. She says, when you type your name into the search bar of a group you're a part of, the results shouldn't look like this. So what does she mean? This video is, of course, she's showing you, she typed in her name, but you see the picture there keeps saying Promo Friday, Promo Friday, Promo Friday. What she means is if she types in your name and that's all she sees, well, then guess what? You are doing this wrong. And also, I agree with her quote. Let me read you what she wrote. She wrote, if your Facebook group marketing strategy only consists of drive-by promoing in theme day threads, you're wasting your time. Boy, do I agree with her so much on this. She is so spot on. So if that's you, you don't want to be doing that. You do not want to be making that mistake. So the first thing is, step number 1, don't be a jerk. If you don't want to be that jerk who comes into a group and just pushes your stuff and it's all about me and buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, and go ahead and take and get my free opt-in, don't do that. Don't be a jerk. Because here's the other thing I see. People post in other threads after they do that kind of stuff. Things like, I don't know why people are not buying my products and services. Or, I just can't seem to get engagement inside my own group. You know why? Because it's all about you. So you attract what you put out there. So if this is the kind of marketing that you're going for, don't do it that way. But don't fret. I'm still going to tell you how you can do this. It may not be what you expect, but I'm still going to tell you how to do this. So I told you there's 3 steps to this, right? Number 1, don't be a jerk. We've covered that one. Step number 2. This may shock you. This might be like a revelation. But here's step number 2. You ready? Actually engage in the group. What do I mean? How about you actually go and talk to people in the group? How about you actually try and speak to somebody and like talk about something you know? So for example, if you are a Facebook marketing expert and you see somebody in the group and they're having problems using Facebook, why don't you try and help them use Facebook? I mean, after all, that's what you do, right? So actually engage in the group, which brings me to step number 3. And what is that? That's how about you help somebody actually solve their problem. So if you engage in the group and you solve their problem, miraculous things will happen. You know what happens? Number 1, you've introduced yourself. Number 2, you've shown your expertise that, hey, look, I am good at this and I can show you how to do that. I'm going to help you solve your problem. And here's the other thing, which is, this is going to blow your mind now. I know this is kind of like, you know, a revelation or an epiphany moment for some of you, but guess what's also going to happen? Other people in the group are going to see that post and go, oh, wow, that person helped this other person inside the group with their Facebook marketing. Maybe they can help me too. What? You mean they might actually come to you and ask you more questions about Facebook marketing? All because you were a real person and engaged in the group and tried to help someone solve a problem? No way. Yes way. And this is how you really should be marketing inside of groups. And here's the other thing, okay? This is a bonus tip. Don't just join these groups because they've got large, huge amount of users and you want to just spam the hell out of that group with your stuff. Don't do that. Don't go in there with these intentions. Go into the group with the intention that you're going to help someone. Actually go into that group and actually engage. Help someone solve their problem. If you know something about your core topic, like the example I'm using with Facebook marketing, then help them with Facebook marketing. But if you know other things like how to create PDF documents or how to screencast, and there are subjects that you know something about, help the people. Don't just go and spam your stuff like crazy. That's akin to you walking into someone's house, kicking in their front door, grabbing them, throwing them off the couch, sitting in the couch, grabbing the remote control and changing the channel to what they're watching, to what you want to watch. Let me ask you a question. Do you really think that people are going to let you stay in that house? Do you think they're not going to call the cops on you and kick you out of their home? Same thing's going to happen to you in these groups. I hate these posts where people, that's all they do. You know how many groups I belong in that's all the person ever does, just posts on the promotional days. Don't let that be you. Don't be a jerk. I know I keep saying it, but it needs to be said. Someone's going to tell you what to do, and I'm telling you, don't be that jerk. It's not going to work for you. Now, having said all of this, let me give you a little example out of my life, okay? I don't go into these groups with the intention of trying to pull people out of them to my products and services. Does it happen? Yes, but it happens for another reason. It happens because I have built the know, like, and trust factor with them. Not because I'm trying to sell them something, but because I'm actually giving of myself and engaging with the people. So let me give you a good example. A couple of years ago, I went into a few groups that were having problems with video, and I helped them with their video problems. Okay. At the time, I had nothing to give away and nothing to sell. Here's what happened. Of all the groups that I went into and did that, two things happened. Actually, three. Number one, I either got direct messaged later on to see if I could help these people take that help a little further. B, I got both, either a direct message and or a friend request, so someone could then talk to me easier. Because sometimes when they send you a direct message and they're not a friend of yours already on Facebook, that direct message that gets put in a spam filter. So for those people out there, you think you direct people and you're like, how come they're not answering me? It's because you're not friends. You only belong to the same group, okay? Or the third one, so I should actually say the third one, and or with the third one too, they brought a product or service from me later on down the line because I showed them that I knew what I was talking about. I showed my expertise, and I also helped them, and I didn't ask for anything in return. That's the key to this. If you are constantly asking for something in return, that's no way to run a business. I mean, think about it. Do people do that in real life? If you're a guy, do you just walk right up to that really gorgeous girl? You walk right up to her and go, hey, you, let's get married. Think that's going to work? Now, unfortunately, in this day and age, that probably will work with some people. But with most people, that's not going to work. First, you'd have to introduce yourself, and then you'd have a talk with her. Then maybe you'd want to take her out for dinner, have a few drinks, then have another date. Get what I'm saying here? Okay. Same thing. When you go to visit someone in their home for the first time that you've never met them before, do they do this? You knock on the door. They open the door and they say, hey, how are you? Come on in. And you come in, they sit you down, and they quickly bring over their product and service and say, this is my great product and service. It's only $4,595. Buy it. No, right? What do? They sit you down. Can I take your coat? Would you like something to drink? Hey, we're about to have dinner. Would you like to join us for dinner? See what I'm saying? And then maybe, depending how the evening's going, you start asking, so, hey, what do you do? And they tell you what they do. And then hey, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Here, this is what I do. See how you do this? You're building a relationship. So the problem that I see with all this is, and the reason why I want to make this is, people do this wrong. They're doing it incorrect. This is not the way you should be doing it. You should be treating people like you want to be treated. Do you want someone to constantly shove something in your face and say, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff? Or get my free thing, get my free thing, get my free thing, so I can spam you every day, all day, and twice on Sunday? No, right? Don't do the same thing. Treat people like you want to be treated. Also inside groups, because guess what? They're people. It's not this imaginary thing. You're not talking to inanimate objects like a computer. Yes, it's the internet. And yes, you can go online on the internet and have that intimacy where they can't really see you. And you can say all these mean things and all that, but you're talking to another person. Treat them like you'd want to have yourself be treated. That's really it. So, 3 things, and I'm not going to try to yell at you anymore. Number 1, don't be a jerk. Number 2, actually engage in the group. And number 3, this is the most important one, help them solve a problem. It's easy. And that's how you get unlimited leads from Facebook groups. But it's not an overnight process. And don't go into this trying to get the leads. Just help people out. If you just help people out, you're going to get so much more out of this. So I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I know you could be spending your time anywhere, but I appreciate you being here. And before I go, let me leave you with this last thought. Oh, hold on. Let me leave you with this last thought. Once again, thank you so very, very much for spending your valuable time with me. I do so appreciate it. And remember, no one has the exact same skill sets as you because you are unique. And it would be a shame for you to take those unique gifts with you to the grave, never having shared them with the world. Don't rob the world of your greatness because guess what? You are unique and your voice matters. Let me help you to share your special gifts with the world. Once again, my name is Jory Holness, the Motivated Marketer, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.